Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I've got this 10 by 20 urban shed on my lot and I wanted to show it to you. It's got 3 big square windows, 3 by 3 windows, 1, 2, and 3, plus the 9-light door. It's a 36 by 80 9-light door with all those windows, so there's a lot of windows and natural light coming into this building. This is a single sloped building and we call it our urban shed. All right. So the roof is a little bit different and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Standard on all of our buildings are 2x4s that are pressure treated for your wall, your framing on your walls, and your roof normally is a 2x4, but in this case, on this specific building, we use 2x6s in our roof. But so our walls, 2x4s, pressure treated, premium grade, which means it's a very pretty grade of lumber, and they're 16 inches on center, 16 inches apart. And we double stud them every third wall stud. So we go 1, 2, and then we double stud all the way around, okay? Single at the bottom of the wall, single 2x4 at the tops of the walls, double 2x4s. And that gives us a very strong and sturdy wall, and that's how we mount the roof trusses right to the tops of the walls using this metal hurricane screw. That metal hurricane screw is rated for over 830 pounds of tensile strength, and we use one screw every place where we have a roof truss. So that's part of the reason we are able to offer a 150 mile an hour wind gust certification. That's engineer certified on our buildings because of how we build them, and part of that is these metal hurricane screws that attach that roof truss to the tops of the walls. And in this case, it's not a roof truss, it's just a single slope roof. And so we use 2x6s. They're like our floor joists. They're very similar to our floor joists. So that we use 2x6s, and you can see that we double stud them every other place. So there's double stud, single, double. So that's how the roof is made. Now, this roof has the G-board radiant barrier, this foil on the inside that reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat, makes a huge difference in the summertime. It'll keep this building about 25 degrees cooler than a building that does not have the radiant barrier on the inside. The standard roof is OSB roof decking. On the outside is the metal. Between the metal and the roof decking outside is a moisture barrier, a tar paper. And then of course on the inside of this one, we have the radiant barrier upgrade. So that's a very nice addition to have. I always encourage people to get the radiant barrier upgrade. Okay. Now I wanted to continue to talk to you about the walls. We double stud every door and window frame. In this case, it's triple studded across there. We double stud all our door and window frames. And that means that the frames of the doors and windows are going to stay square with the building. So once the building's on your site and leveled, the doors and windows are going to open and shut like they're supposed to, because the framing is double studded at a minimum double studded. So that keeps the framing square with the building. Okay, so that's a very important thing to keep in mind. The other thing I was going to talk to you about is at the tops of our walls, we have a ventilation system that runs the entire eave of the roof on both sides. Okay, and that ventilation system, you can't really see it, I'm just pointing to it, runs the entire side of the building, which allows for a lot of airflow, which keeps temperatures down and keeps humidity out. It helps to get the humidity out of this building. So compared to other companies who just put a little tiny air vent up in that top corner and another little tiny air vent over on that side, they don't move as much air out of their buildings. Therefore, they don't move as much humidity out of their buildings, okay? So we do. So ours are superior. Now let's talk about the floors. 5/8 inch. It's also LP Smart flooring, just like our siding is LP Smart siding. This is LP Smart flooring, and it has a covering on the top that is impact resistant. That's how the LP floors work. LP is from Louisiana Pacific. They're a sister company of Georgia Pacific, and they build these things made out of aspen wood just for the portable building industry to make a very strong, durable, high quality product for the portable shed industry. Okay. So they're good products. The flooring, 5/8 inch flooring, is tongue and groove. So every slab is interconnected with the other slabs. And the same thing for our siding. We do tongue and groove on the siding as well. So they're all interconnected. And that makes for a good strong connection between them on the siding and on your flooring. Underneath the floors, we use 2x6 floor joists, kind of like our roof trusses here are 2x6s. Same thing underneath in the floor joists, and they're 16 inches apart, just like our wall studs are 16 inches apart. Okay, and underneath the floor joists are 4x6 pressure treated runners that run all the way across. They're the skids that are underneath the building that are portable buildings, so they run all the way across. All right, now let's talk about your pricing. The pricing on the building, I will have it listed in the video description, so please take a look at this video description wherever you're watching it, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or wherever. In the video description, I'll have the updated pricing. We have discounts that change out every month, and sometimes in the middle of the month they change out. So I don't tell you the pricing on the video, I'll just list it in the video description because it's going to change out depending on what month we're in, okay? The best place really is to go to my website, which is listed right here on this video. So you can hit my website, go there, check out my current inventory, and the most up-to-date pricing will be there with the sales discounts applied to each of my buildings, okay? You know how to get a hold of me. It's right here on this video link. You can, or not on the link, right on the screen. I got my website. You can chat with me on my website. It's really me, not a chat robot. You can call me on the phone number listed or text me on the phone number that's listed, all right? Or hit me up if you're watching it on YouTube. Just ask me a question right there on YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, then just reply and ask me a question on Facebook. Either way, lots of ways to get a hold of me. Let's talk about the financing. We have, first of all, cash price is your lowest and best price, but we also offer no credit check rent to own, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. A lot of other companies lock you in on the rent to own and they don't let you pay it off early without penalizing you. GRACELAND does not penalize you to pay it off early. That's a big deal. We do 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and even 6-year payment plans for rent to own with 1 month required up front. If you do 2 months payment up front, then you get 90 days after delivery before the next payment comes due. So it's to your advantage to do a 2-month payment up front, but we can do this on a 1-month payment up front. Again, no credit check and no penalty for early payoff. And we don't require a down payment, which down payments just reduce the amount that you're financing through rental. We don't require you to do anything on a down payment. We just require the minimum of 1 month payment up front. Now, also we have different discounts, as I mentioned, and a veterans discount or a military discount for active duty or retired military. We thank you for your service and we appreciate that. So if you have any questions about this building or anything else on my lot, please get a hold of me. You know how to do it, okay? Aloha from the Ozarks.